everybody, and welcome back to another Hum Baby Baseball post-game show brought to you by Zach. Good game. Not really, though. What's up, Jim Thorokill? Don't want to talk negative about the Giants, but every team has a few games like this every year. We started a AAA pitcher, for goodness sake. Of course, the score will be like this. You just hope it's not. We started a pitcher by the name of Dalton Jeffries, who hasn't pitched in a game since 2022, and he has never really been good at the big league level. I liked what I saw from him in spring training. He's coming off a second Tommy John surgery. We start Dalton Jeffries today, bring him up, and just to get him in this game, they DFA the second overall pick, Joseph Bart. Now, Bart didn't even have to make the team. They could have traded him, DFA'd him. I'm sure they were trying to figure that out. He made the team. Why are you going to DFA the man if he made the team just to promote a pitcher who obviously isn't ready? I don't get that move. I don't know why he didn't just kind of, I'm not for bullpen games all the time, but once in a while, maybe it's okay. Or you could have started someone else, but obviously I wouldn't give up Joey Bart. I mean, he's here. He's here. Might as well give him another shot. That's my thought on it, but obviously that wasn't the case, after a great spring training. So I'm pretty pissed off about that DFA. Not to say that, he was going to make it. He's had chances. I'm just saying it's about what the DFA was for, to promote this guy so he gets lit up and the Giants lose the game. We've been waiting for Bart. He hasn't shown progress. Bailey is better fit. Oh, no doubt about it. That's not the point. The point is he made the team, and you DFA him to promote Dalton Jeffries, who, again, looked good in spring training, former first-round pick. You got good stuff. But what was the purpose of Bart making the team if you were just going to DFA him? Whoa. Sorry. That was myself. For some reason, my video popped up in another stream. I was like, who is that? That's me. But anyway, any chance Bart can make it through waivers? It's possible. It's possible he gets traded, makes it through waivers, gets traded. I think some team, A's, Brewers, some team will claim him. I don't know about they're just throwing out some teams. Any team with some catching depth, who could use another backup catcher. You don't think there's one team that would take a dude who's a second overall pick who just hit 400 in spring training? I mean, I'll be shocked. But then again, if he makes it through, they could trade him, or there's that small possibility that he stays in the organization and goes to AAA. That's kind of what I hope for. But yeah, Oakland, it seems possible. Hey, Eric and my fellow Giants fans, the Giants lose to the Padres 4-13. The series ends with a tie 2-2, and that pretty much explains the situation right here. A terrible game today, and we will have to do a quick recap of this one. The Giants, I'm not going to say they ever had a chance to catch up, but they did start the process after a 2-run shot by Estrada, and then a horrible call by the umpires on a ball that was hit far enough that it would have been a home run in a Little League ballpark. So I'm not saying it was hit very far, but far enough to be a Little League home run. It was out in the outfield, about 250 to 300 feet. And the umpire called a infield fly rule. I mean, that's crazy. So the Giants got screwed there. And at that point, it's like, well, we're losing this game for sure. We're already going to lose, but now we're definitely going to lose because Giants were actually, if we could add a 5-6 run inning, who knows? We could have had a little spark there, but no. You knew he would DFA Bart. That's a Farhan special. It's just a roster spot to him. This doesn't make sense to me. Why did you work so hard to get him on the team? I knew they weren't going to get through the season with 3 catchers, but they didn't get through the series with 3 catchers. Jiminy Cripes. Yeah, the umps are terrible. Terrible. You call the infield fly right away. And clearly that ball was going, out into the outfield. That's not an infield fly rule. An infield fly is a pop-up on the infield so that the fielder can't just let it drop. When the fielder gets under it and it's clear it's going to be an easy catch. Just a terrible call. The Giants got screwed on that play. And Bob Melvin was pissed, but he would if this was a closer game, he would have really went off. Especially if it was a late season game or a playoff game. I can't even imagine. That would have been one of the worst calls in MLB history if this had been a playoff game or a more meaningful game. It's a meaningful game. This is the regular season we're talking about, but being that it was out of hand already, it's not going to go down in history. But Giants have to give Brad Hand a flyer, former top closer on a minor league deal. We need another lefty in the bullpen. Wouldn't mind that. But to give a quick recap of this baseball game here, things got out of hand very, very quickly. Right away, you could tell this was going to be a dud. In the bottom of the first, there was an early injury from, and I haven't got the update on that. If anyone knows, I think there was an update, but I don't know if there's been. I think they said it wasn't anything major. But Wilmer Flores came out of the game, a little injury, and he stayed in briefly, but he ended up coming out. I think it was just for safety, just to make sure. But I don't know. They said contusion, like a bruise. I don't remember. But anyway, I think he's okay. But as it is, Xander Bogaerts reached on an error by Tyler Fitzgerald. So Tyler Fitzgerald was not impressive today at shortstop. Tatis Jr. hit a ground rule double. And before you know it, it was a double by Machado. All these good players in that lineup, this rookie's not going to hold them down. And it was 2-0 at that point. And then Luis Camposano hit a home run, 5-0 Padres. Into the second inning, Giants didn't do crap. Jackson Merrill had a base hit. Xander Bogaerts had a base hit. Jake Cronenworth with another double, 6-0 Padres, and more runs on a Ha-Seong Kim bomb, 9-0 Padres. Bottom of the third, Kai-Wei Tang makes his big league debut. Base hit Pauly, base hit Merrill, walk to Bogaerts, and it just continued on and on. Another double from Machado, 12-0 Padres. By the bottom of the third inning, we knew this game was a wrap. The Giants would have had to make the greatest comeback in MLB history if they were going to win this one. But a 2-run homer by Estrada, that's when I was like, I had a glimmer of hope that the Giants could at least, I didn't think they'd come back, but at least score 4 or 5, 6, 7 runs. Make it interesting. Make it interesting. Patrick Bailey walks, and then Jung-Hoo Lee walks, and that's when Jorge Soler popped out, and the infield fly rule was called. That ball was out into the outfield. Good 200, 250, 300 feet. I mean, it was out there, and they called him a terrible call that cost the Giants an out, and then Lamont Wade struck out, and Lamont Wade has struck out at 7 consecutive times, so until he finally walked. But at that point, the game was over, 12-2. Giants came up with a couple more, but the 13-4 is your final. And we still have a cafecito. We still get a pastel mañana. Para cafecito y un pastel mañana de Cazón Corona. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. Oh, we got a Twins fan sharing the pain. J-Rocks. Got a Twins fan? Are you, what size jersey you wear? I got a Carlos Correa, but it's a big one. It's like a 4X, okay? A big old Carlos Correa Twins jersey. Stitched. I'll take the loss like a man. AM Echo Sky. That's what I'm saying, San Jose. You DFA Bart for this. You bring in a clown who gave up 9 runs in 2 innings. The guy's just coming off Tommy John the second time. Hasn't pitched since 22. I know he pitched in spring training, but don't you use him as a reliever first? Don't you bring him back slowly? They threw him in there like, dude, you're the man. They threw him in there like Blake Snell. And you DFA our second overall pick. I know his time is pretty much up. I get it. But damn, he made the team. Why did he make the team? Jason Corona, thank you so much. That is a very generous. $19.99 is not anything small. I don't care what anyone says. That is extremely nice of you, and I appreciate it. You're the man. You are the man. Looking for a super chat. I need to make more of these, and I plan to. I need to make more of these super chat alert videos. I do appreciate it. Yes, indeed, Eric. If Wilmer needs a couple days rest, will Yaz get in the game? Has he even hit yet this season? He hit in game 1, and then he had a baby, which I assume everything went well there. I haven't heard on that, but hopefully everything went smooth there, and he should be back very soon. And Billy Flores extremely lucky. He could have ended his career. Could have ended his career. Thank you, J-Rocks. Iman report. Dalton Jeffries may be better fit in the bullpen. They need to convert him into a reliever. I mean, maybe so. I mean, that's one start. I'm not gonna go too hard on him. I just thought, why throw him in there? 4th game of the year. We're trying to win the series. Just a weird decision. And I guess you could say, well, who were they going to pitch? Everyone's hurt. Cobb's not ready. Snell's not ready. Ray's obviously not ready. No, nobody else is ready. But as far as I'm concerned, you could throw a bullpen game and try to get through this series. But, a guy like that, I mean, there's other options in the minor leagues I would have preferred, honestly, even beforehand, even when I announced this. But, I mean, I guess, maybe some of these guys are already pitched in Sacramento because their season has started. So it's possible some of these guys have already pitched, whether Mason Black, Spencer Howard, other guys, they may have already pitched. So I guess, it is what it is. He could have went out there and thrown a shutout, and I would have been over here talking about, yes, this guy's the greatest. Just didn't work out that way. And that's that, guys. What is up, Jim Thurkill? Eric, damn, if he was going to, they should have just had Snell in there for 70. But that's a good point. And Wynn is hurt too, I think. Baby boy for Yaz. There's the update. Bulldogs fan, 8 pounds, 11 ounces. Baby boy for Yaz. And you know what? There's and I'm saying this now. Early prediction. Clip this. That kid, that baby, he's making it to the big leagues. He's making it to the big leagues. I mean, let's be honest. Last 3 generations of Yaz, 2 for 3. 2 for 3. 2 out of 3 made it to the big leagues and were really good. Carl Yastrzemski, Hall of Famer. Carl's kid, okay, not quite good enough. But his kid, Mike Yastrzemski, boom. Now, maybe this kid, maybe not make it, but his kid will definitely make it. But I think this kid's got a shot right here, okay? I know he's just 8 pounds. He's got a nice swing. He's a pure hitter, okay? Just give him a few years to develop. D. Porter, despite the ass whooping today, 110. Oh, my gosh, D. Porter. You guys are seriously keeping this channel going. No es nuestro día, pero la temporada es joven. Haremos que las cosas funcionen. Okay? Exactly. The season is very young. Not our day today. But we're going to make things work, and it'll be okay. Let's just make it happen. We split the series on the road. It's not the end of the world. We came into this game in first place in the National League West. It is super early. But, yeah, you DFA Bart. Now, since Flores may go on the DL, do you IL, I guess? Could you have moved Bart to first base and basically gave nothing away for Bart? Absolute zero in return. I hate that move. I know they are smarter than me at the front office. I know they got computers and nerds and smart people up there working it all. And I'm just one Giants fan. I'm genuinely one person. I hate that move. Not even to say that Joey Bart was going to make it and be something big, but he made the team and he hit really well in spring training. If he goes and signs with A's, what if the A's take him and he goes and hits them 25 home runs and hits 280 or something? Where does that leave us? What if, God forbid, I mean, good for him. I'll be really happy for him, but what if he ends up being good? We're going to look like dumbasses. We're going to look like idiots. Do you think Wilbur will go on the IL? I don't think so. It didn't sound like an IL situation. Might miss a game or two. Fitzgerald was an experienced. Luciano would have been better. Yeah. Whose idea was to put Fitz on the mound? He's not really – he didn't pitch in high school. I mean, I don't know why. I don't ever get this situation. And then not only do they throw a position player out there, they tell them to throw little lollipop balloons in. Like, why? I mean, I get you don't want them to throw their arm out, but these guys can throw. These guys can pitch a little bit. Most of these dudes pitched in high school. You could throw someone out there who could pitch. I thought they were going to throw Nick Ahmed out there. It turned out okay. He didn't get lit up or anything, but Just a strange decisions. You know, these guys pitched in high school and some of them pitched in college. Buster Posey, when he played, he pitched. He was a closer. He was a college closer. But I don't think Buster Posey did he ever pitch in the big leagues? Like, no, I don't think he did. Like whenever I would have thrown out our best, like who's our best pitcher, non-pitcher who pitched in college? Get out there. Do it. Don't throw your arm out. Don't go too crazy. But, you know, Keen Win is surprising people this year. I'm speaking it into existence. Keeping it genuine. Keeping it genuine. Bart clearly outplayed both Bailey and Murphy in spring training. It's not like you could have sent Bailey down. If both Bailey and Murphy get hurt, are confident in Sable being the starter. Exactly. And you could. I know it's crazy. You know, since they're not going to send probably Bailey down because they really have confidence in Bailey. He's our guy. He's our starting catcher. They don't want to send him back to Sacramento. It's a pain in the ass for him. Got to move all his stuff. He's got to go to Sacramento knowing he's about to get called back up there. And I understand you don't want to treat your players that way. But I can't believe that. Yeah, that the new Zach Wheeler. Oh, my goodness. It's a 49 de Tomás Linareso. Bart va a ser el nuevo Zach Wheeler. Y no me va a sorprender si lo ocurre. Porque la verdad, Bart tiene habilidad. Puede batear en todos los niveles, en el single A, doble A, triple A. Todos los niveles puede batear, menos los mayores. Pero en este momento tengo un sentimiento. Tengo una premonition. Okay, I got a premonition that Bart is about to actually have a decent run in the big leagues with whatever team claims him, wherever he ends up. Una premonición. How do you say that? Get the likes up, everyone. If the A's pick up Bart and he hits 280, 25 homers, 85 RBIs, I'm waiting for a video on that. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Could be the Rockies. Thank you for that 20 and $49 or 49 peso super chat, Tomás Linareso. I really didn't expect super chats today. I thought it was going to be a slow one. I thought there would be 5 people. 39! I'll take it. That's how we do this here. But let's just check it out here. 13-4, the final. You know, the Giants didn't hit much today, but Wade Jr., after striking out 7 straight times, picked up a couple of hits today. He's got a 357 average, which is pretty impressive for a guy who just struck out 7 straight at-bats. But he did walk as well. So he's having a strong season so far, despite that rough stretch right there. No hits from Chapman today. No hits from Slater. No hits from Matos. Matos got his first chance today, went 0 for 4. Did not strike out, though. Conforto did not have a hit, couple of walks. Estrada with the big fly. Bailey went 2 for 3 today. Very nice job for Patrick Bailey. Fitzgerald would not look good at all today. And on the bench, Tom Murphy did not get into the game today. Tom Murphy did not get. I think after that hit yesterday, I didn't even give Bart a damn at bat. Bart would have got an AB today. This would have been a nice day to give him an at bat. While you're carrying 3 catchers, you got a chance to throw a couple in there and still have a backup. But no. I feel bad for Joey. I feel bad for Joey. I wonder if you could still order his jersey on MLB Shop. They probably will. This is probably the last chance to get the Joey Bart jersey because they won't make it for you once he's out of the organization. Maybe while he's still technically in the organization and he's on waivers, maybe, just maybe they'll let me order a Bart jersey. Reckon? Do you guys reckon that they'll let me order a Bart jersey? Select player. Joey Bart! Joey Bart! Should I do it, dude? $150. I can't pull the trigger on that. I can't pull the trigger on that. I wish I could, y'all. I wish I could. What did Lee do? But it's still there. Last chance. Go get your Joey Bart jerseys. Jung-Hoo Lee today did nothing. I can't say he did nothing. He walked 3 times, which really bumps up that on-base percentage, but he didn't get any hits today. He didn't score any runs. They didn't help. His teammates didn't drive him in. Basically, that's what that boils down to. If Bart has a monster year, then everyone from Farhan on down should be fired. Clearly, they have no clue how to run an organization. Bart should be on this team. The Giants and Kapler screwed him. Don't buy from Fanatics. Unfortunately, correct me if I'm wrong. Where else can you get like good jerseys like that? You know, stitched. You know, kind of similar to what they wear. They have like a deal with baseball, right? So don't you have to buy it like MLB Shop or Fanatics or whatever? Correct me if I'm wrong, though. I know you could probably get some knockoffs on eBay or something. It's a long season. SF will be fine. Giants are my second favorite team next to the Tigers. Matthew Schmidt. I like that name right there, Matthew Schmidt. That's. I think there's some prospects by that name. Uh, Matthew Schmidt. Yeah. Matthew Schmidt. He was in the Yankees organization. Matthew Schmidt. There he is right there. He got released. Yeah, I know about. Is that you? That might be you, bro, in the chat right here. Released. Status released. It's just 135. Man, you had a tough season, bro, but you know what, dude? Don't give up, man. Yeah, he went to Michigan. Matthew Schmidt, good hitter. I know all about it, dude. Yeah, Bart looked like first round talent at Georgia, where in college, clearly isn't working. Soler is not starting out good. Let's give him a little time. He's gonna hit some bombs. So the Soler power is a little bit slow behind. Fanatics terrible quality for what should be a professional. Now I can't argue that their uniforms look terrible. They're cheap, trying to save money. Yes, Matthew Schmidt. I wish love your chat. I appreciate that, Matthew Schmidt. You know, that's the dream, dude. You know, I played as well. I played. I wish I can go back in time. I would have done things a lot differently. I don't know what I know now about getting on a college team and talking to coaches and all that. I didn't really know what I was doing back then, but I played in high school and enjoyed it. And I played a little as an adult too, as in some smaller leagues and things like that. Played a little bit of the lower levels. Calvin Jefferson, let Soler going by the end of the season. He's going to need batting fourth. The Soler power is coming. The Soler power is coming. If the A's pick up Bart and he hits 280, that is happening. Let's get Soler going. Anyway, 13-4. I wish it was 8-4. 13-4. And, you know, pitching-wise today, Jeffries got lit. Tongue got lit. Our two rookies. That's literally it. Ryan Walker, Roop pitched well. Fitzgerald, who cares, but he gave up a run. Roop pitched very well, and Walker pitched well, so that's a good sign. Tongue and Jeffrey, I mean, I feel bad for Tongue making his big league debut. He's been in the organization for some time. When did we get him from the Red Sox? Highway Tongue has been around. I don't know. I don't remember. I feel like he came from the Red Sox or something like years back. Could be wrong on that. No, Twins. He was in the Twins organization, not Red Sox. So he was in the Twins organization, and we got him back in 2019. And he was in A, went to Eugene, went to AA, went to AAA. He's never like, I mean, other than a little bit here in the lower, he's never like completely dominated the competition. 6-5, 4.22 ERA in Sacramento last year. Okay, like 79 innings. He does have good strikeout stuff. He does have a high walk rate. I mean, he's never been like someone I've been super excited about, but you know, we'll see. He's not going to be a massive difference maker, but it's cool that he made his big league debut representing Taiwan. Haven't been a lot of big league players from Taiwan, so that's pretty cool. Solar power is not working. We should have stuck to electricity. Jeffries is dog water. Still early, still the best team we had in a while. Fanatics, bad quality. Giants will be fine. Padres are no slouch. That lineup is dangerous. Keeping it real. And I definitely need some new Giants jerseys for sure. But yeah, I probably will. I can't spend over $100 on a jersey. Sometimes I'll find them like at Burlington. Go check out Burlington. You'll find some jerseys there. Go to like Ross, places like that. You might find some jerseys on the rare occasion, but some older jerseys that are actual genuine for some reason ended up there. Usually no name on the back. Or you could find some like Brandon Belt jerseys at Fanatics. Fanatics, excuse me, at like Burlington, like Brandon Belt, or maybe Crawford now. Guys that have been gone a couple years. It's like, hey, it's a jersey, bro. It's a jersey. No matter who you get, they're going to be gone at some point, right? Like everyone's going to be gone. You can get a freaking Patrick Bailey jersey today, and then they trade him like next year. You're like, what the hell? Travis Wilson. Didn't we have a pitcher by the name of, no, it was Trevor Wilson. You guys remember? Who remembers Trevor Wilson? I like the Rockies mascot. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much for that. And I got to say it right because you get canceled. You say dinger, and people think you say the N-word. Remember that whole controversy? That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. I clearly, from the first time I watched that video, I was like, he's calling the mascot. Everyone freaking out online. Everyone losing their mind. I'm like, he's calling the mascot. But yes, I love the Rockies mascot. And that's a $9.99 super chat from Travis Wilson, longtime supporter. I do know you, Travis Wilson. You've been here before. Appreciate that amazing support. That is insane. Wow. Did not expect the support I'm getting. And it really, really helps out. You guys are awesome. No words can describe. Guys are incredible. Yeah. I mean, I got some jerseys. I got some Lincecum jerseys. I got some old school. I got a Cody Ross. I got a Lincecum. I got some old ones, but I haven't, other than some with no names on the back, I haven't got a whole lot recently. I always like the Giants that they had Jason Schmidt. Yes. 2003, early 2000s, Jason Schmidt. Oh, yeah. You are absolutely killing it. Well, I appreciate everyone being here. You guys are amazing. It's been an unbelievable stream, all things considered, after that beatdown. Could have been worse. I mean, it was 12-0, and okay, it ended up 13-4. At least it wasn't like 20-something. Yeah, the Bonds era black jerseys. Yeah, absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Okay, let's go here. Random SF Giants quiz. Random. What is this crap? Okay, I have no chance to name the Giants opening day pitchers and catchers since 1960. I have no chance. That's a little too hard. Catchers and pitchers. Although, I spell that wrong just for the last name only. Manwaring. Oh, it's a K-I-R-T, not K-U-R-T. Kurt Manwaring. We got Buster Posey. Buster Posey's all up in here. We got is Patrick Bailey gonna make? Yep, Patrick Bailey's in there. Did Bart ever start? Yeah, Bart made a catcher a couple. Okay. Did Sanchez ever start as opening day catcher? Nope, not Hector Sanchez. What was his name? What was that power hitting catcher? Used to be on the Padres, came to the Giants. Santiago with a couple of starts. Santiago 2004, 5, 6, 7. Pierzynski? We don't play. What was a Holler? Tom Holler, the old 60s. Holler. We also got Ed Bailey because I put Bailey. We got Ed Bailey and Patrick Bailey. That's a cheat, but I'll take it. Let's get some pitchers in there. Juan Marichal. Got a ton of him. Matt Cain started one year. Lincecum, obviously. Bumgarner, probably once or twice. I've already put Matt Cain. Jonathan Sanchez, I ever start opening day? No. Scott Garrelts, maybe. No. Let's think here. Gaylord Perry, 1970 opening day. Oh, Sandy Madbun, Jason Schmidt, of course. That's what started this whole thing. Jason Schmidt. Okay, we're doing good. We're almost halfway, 51 out of 130. Some catchers. Let's see where we at. Who started this year? Who's the opening day starter this year? I'm tripping. Of course. Uh, uh, who was it? Dude, what am I tripping on? Sean Estes? Not coming up. Estes, yeah, with an S at the end. Obviously, it was Logan Webb. Logan Webb. Tripping, dude. I couldn't think of his name. Logan Webb the last 3 years. 2021. Who started opening day 2021? Anybody remember? Garrelts. Did I spell it wrong? It's really 2 T's? I don't think so. I don't know how to spell it. Molina, Burkett, maybe Swift as well. Burkett, Swift, Molina. Oh, now we're almost halfway. 1989. Was it Rick Russell? Rick Russell. Rick Russell. How do I remember that? Catcher Bob Brenly. Bob Brenly. They're in the 80s. 88, 89, 90, 91. Who was the catcher? Who was the catcher during those late 80s? Not Manwaring, not Brenly. Was it our manager, Bob Melvin? Bob Melvin! Bob Melvin, 88! Oh, man. Cueto, Gosman, Rodon. Okay, Rodon. No. Cueto. Gosman. Okay. We're doing really well here. Count of Montefusco? No, maybe I spelled it wrong. Steve Decker? I remember one time Black and Decker. Yep. Black, Bud Black. No. Let's go back recent. Who to 2018 opening day starter 2018. Anybody remember? 2018. Who could it have been? In 2018, who was the opening day starter? I do not know. I have no idea. What's up, Kayla? Cueto with the shimmy. Did I put Swift? Swift never started. Getting frustrated now. 2000, 2001. Okay, we put Santiago. Catchers. Who's that catcher who hit that? On the tip of my tongue. Catcher hit that big home run against the, wasn't it a catcher? Hit that big home run against the Dodgers in the late 90s. I don't know if he started opening day, though. Mark Gardner's a good guess. Yep, we got 2 for Mark Gardner. Maybe it wasn't a guess. Very nice. 2008, Benji Molina was a catcher. Tim Lincecum was promoted the next year. 2008, 2007. Okay, 2007 was a year we had Matt Cain. Oh, if I can only remember the rotation back then. We had some guys. They weren't that great, but Johnson. We got one. I don't know if it was him. Brian Johnson, 1998. Very nice. Thank you for that. I forgot his name. Yeah. I got Bart already. Early 80s pitchers. Man, I don't. Late 70s is right before my time. We've done more than half. That's not too shabby. Early 60s, I got Juan Marichal. Any like pitchers we used to have that were really good? I got Tom Holler, the catcher. I got Gaylord Perry. Oh, what about Vida Blue? Start Vida Blue. We nailed a couple there. Vida Blue, 1979, 1981. Vida Blue. Okay. Oh, Kruko. Of course, Kruko. Of course. Boy, that would have been terrible if we missed Kruko. He started several games, 83, 86, 87. I apologize for missing Kruk. Holy cow. AM Echo Sky. Zito. Zito. Yes, yes, yes. 2007. Zito. And 2008. Thank you for that. Oh, I would have been so pissed if I missed Zito. I was at that game. It was against the Dodgers. I think I was at that game. I was at the opening day home game that Zito pitched. The Giants lost. I think they got swept. 2002 World Series. Who was some of our World Series starters that year? Who were some of our World Series starters in 2002? Woody. What was Woody's name? What was Woody? Kirk Reeder. Am I spelling it wrong? I spelled it wrong. I got Kirk Reeder. 2003, 2004. Kirk Reeder. Who's that guy? Ortiz? Russ Ortiz? Russ Ortiz never started opening day. Yeah, I just tried Ortiz before I even saw you say it. Ty Block? Ty Block opening day? Oh my God. We sent Ty Block out there? What were we smoking in 2018? Ty Block was the opening day starter. Well, that was a rough year. 2006 catcher. 2006 catcher before Benji Molina. Catcher. Who was our catcher in 2006? Oh. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. Well, we're running out of time, guys. This is not too bad. Not too bad. A lot better than I expected. Thanks to y'all help. I've been sitting here all day and I can't get them all. So we're going to be pissed to see some of these names. We're going to be like, what? 88 starter. I played Scott Garrelts, De La Lacoste. Remember Lacoste? Mike Lacoste? Mike Lacoste? I'm going back in my memory bank for some of these names here. Yeah, I got Bart. Oh, Matheny, not Shane Matheny, but Mike Matheny. Good one. We got two. We got Matheny's. We're almost like recently. 2020 catcher. Who was the catcher in 2020? Joey Bart made the team. Who was the opening day catcher in 2020? Buster Posey took the year off for COVID. Was it not Stephen Vogt? Not Stephen Vogt. Who was the opening day catcher in 2020? What one guy won the Willie Mack Award. I can't remember his name. Who won the Willie Mack Award? I don't think that was 2020 though. I don't think that was the right year. We had a catcher. I can't remember his name. I can see his face. Who was the opening catcher in 2020? Whiteside, Trevor Brown. No. Casali? Casali. That's not the guy I was thinking of, but no. Hey, Whiteside. Brown. Who was it? Who was it? Alfonso? No, who was in 2020? It was just we had the channel in 2020. I don't even have last year's starting day catcher. Who was last year's starting day catcher? Who was last year's opening day catcher? Who was last year's backup catcher? Who was last year's catcher? Dude, Perez. Was it Perez? Oh my gosh, Roberto Perez. He was hurt so soon that I couldn't think of it. Wow. Wow. All right, we're out of time. 40 seconds for 2020. 2000, I got nothing. 2001, I got nothing. Brantley. I don't know. Good guess. We need 2020. Brantley's not coming up. You guys are awesome. Let's get on out of here. Thank you so much for the support. But first, we'll see what we missed here. 16 seconds. Got 90 out of 130. Good Giants knowledge up in here. Trump. Oh, it's not Trump. Okay, Sam Jones I missed. Jack Sanford I missed. Jack Hyatt. Dick Dietz. I don't care. These guys are old school. Fran Healy, Dave Radar, Ken Rudolph, Jim Barr, John Montefusco. I put it, but I spelled it wrong. John Montefusco. I spelled it wrong. I'm going to count that as right. So give us 92 instead of 90. Dave Radar, Mark Hill. Oh, give us 93. Mark Hill, Milt May, Al Holland. Okay, now into the 80s. This is my Adley Hammaker. Oh, Gary Carter. How did I miss Gary Carter? Hall of Famer. Terry Mulholland. Mark Leiter. Name didn't come to my head. Rick Wilkins. Holy crap. I don't remember him. Brent Maine, I remember. Left-handed hitter, I think. Levon Hernandez, Bobby Estrella, of course, 3 straight years, Levon Hernandez. 2020 was Tyler Heineman. Holy Moses. Tyler Heineman. Now, there's a name I've not heard in a long time. Tyler Heineman. He's still around. He's with the Red Sox. I don't know if he's on the active roster or what, but he's still around. Well, ladies and gents, thank you guys so much for being here. Tough loss today. We play a little. I like that. I like some Giants trivia. I like doing some Giants trivia. That one was a tough one. I almost didn't even do it, but I was like, well, let's go for it. And did halfway well. If I didn't spell Monte, I don't know how I spelled Montefusco wrong. I thought that's how I spelled it. Obviously not. You guys have a fantastic day. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe. Shout out Jason Corona, D. Porter, Tomas Linareso, and Travis Wilson. You all are making it happen, and I do appreciate every one of you and everyone else here as well. Y'all are awesome. We're going to talk to y'all tomorrow. And here's a clip from yesterday from better times, from better days.
Deep to right field, ranging back Tatis, all the way to the wall, and it's the second of the year for Conforto, and this one clears the bags. A grand slam in the 8th, and the Giants have busted it wide open. And another absolutely scorched ball.
Hit it 105 off the bat, make this game a blowout.
Second career grand slam for Conforto. It's 9-1 Giants.